Welcome to a fascinating journey inside the human body, exploring the complex paradox of our favorite poison on Body Talks Health. It sits shimmering in a glass, a golden liquid that humanity has worshipped, feared, and consumed for thousands of years. Alcohol is truly amazing in how it brings us together, acting as a magical social lubricant for strangers and friends. However, beneath the surface of fun lies a dark reality, because this substance is essentially a dangerous biological weapon. We invite a potent toxin into our systems willingly, ignoring the chaos it unleashes on our cells and vital organs. Every single year, millions of people lose their lives due to alcohol-related diseases, accidents, and violent incidents across the globe. Now let us dive deep into the molecular level to understand exactly how this tiny chemical molecule hijacks your entire brain. Once you take that first sip, ethanol enters your bloodstream and travels rapidly to every single corner of your body. Its primary target is your brain, where it disrupts the delicate symphony of electrical signals that define who you are. Alcohol acts as a depressant, which means it sedates your central nervous system and slows down communication between your neurons. It mimics a neurotransmitter called GABA, which is responsible for switching off neurons and making you feel calm and relaxed. Simultaneously, it suppresses glutamate, the chemical that usually excites your brain, leaving you with a slow and sluggish processing speed. The most significant impact happens in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logic and decision-making. As this control center shuts down, your social anxiety evaporates, making you feel incredibly confident and ready to conquer the world. This is often called the golden hour of drinking, where problems disappear and you feel a warm connection to everyone. Humans have used this chemical shortcut for centuries to bond with strangers and build alliances in a very short time. But this borrowed happiness comes with a high interest rate, and your body must eventually pay the price for it. Your liver begins a desperate struggle to break down the ethanol, converting it into a toxic substance called acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is a nasty poison that damages your cells and tissues even more severely than the alcohol itself ever could. This toxic byproduct is the main culprit behind your morning hangover, causing nausea, headaches, and a general feeling of misery. Alcohol is a diuretic, which forces your body to expel vital water, leaving your organs parched and your brain shrinking. Your heart rate increases and becomes irregular, putting unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system, even while you are sitting still. While you might pass out easily, alcohol destroys your sleep quality, robbing you of the restorative rest your brain needs. Your immune system is suppressed for up to 24 hours, making you significantly more susceptible to infections and illnesses. Long-term consumption is directly linked to 8 different types of cancer, including breast, liver, and colon cancer risks. The toxic breakdown products interfere with your DNA repair mechanisms, allowing dangerous mutations to accumulate in your cells over time. The liver takes the hardest hit, often developing fatty deposits and scar tissue that can lead to irreversible organ failure. Chronic drinking actually shrinks brain volume, leading to memory loss, cognitive decline, and early onset of various forms of dementia. The danger is particularly acute for young people, whose brains are still under heavy construction until the age of 25. Think of a developing brain as wet cement, easily molded but permanent once dry, making alcohol dangerous for young people. Drinking during these formative years can permanently alter brain structure, affecting impulse control and increasing the risk of addiction. It creates a deficit in cognitive abilities that may never be fully recovered, setting young people back for their lifetime. Beyond personal health, alcohol fuels a massive wave of societal harm, acting as a catalyst for violence and crime. Globally, alcohol is a factor in roughly half of all violent crimes, assaults, and homicides reported by law enforcement agencies. It lowers inhibitions and impairs judgment, turning minor disagreements into dangerous confrontations that can end in tragedy or regret. Drunk driving remains a leading cause of death, shattering families and ending lives in split seconds of impaired decision-making. The statistics regarding sexual violence are equally harrowing, with alcohol playing a significant role in a majority of these cases. Many people wake up to realize they have committed acts they would never dream of doing while they were sober. The economic burden on society is staggering, costing billions in healthcare, legal proceedings, and lost productivity every single year. However, a fascinating cultural shift is occurring right now, as younger generations are beginning to turn away from the bottle. Gen Z is drinking significantly less than their parents did, prioritizing health, control, and productivity over intoxication and partying. The rise of the sober curious movement suggests a new awareness about the dangers and downsides of regular alcohol consumption. This generation values mental clarity and physical wellness, viewing hangovers as an unnecessary obstacle to their personal goals and success. But this positive trend brings a complex question. Are we losing a vital tool for social connection and bonding? As alcohol consumption drops, reports of loneliness and social isolation are reaching epidemic levels among young adults worldwide today. Without the easy social lubricant of alcohol, people are finding it harder to break the ice and form new friendships. Social gatherings can feel more awkward and intimidating without the liquid courage that helps us overcome our natural social fears. We are trading the risks of liver damage and addiction for the risks of isolation and a lack of community. So the ultimate question becomes, how do we balance our need for social connection with the need for physical health? The answer lies in finding new, healthier ways to bond that do not require chemically altering our brain chemistry. And we can embrace the ritual of drinking together by choosing non-alcoholic alternatives that mimic the taste without the toxicity. We must also learn to build genuine social confidence and resilience, rather than relying on a bottle to be brave. Preserving your brain health ensures you remain sharp, emotionally stable, and capable of forming deep, meaningful relationships for life. If you do choose to drink, moderation is key, treating alcohol as a rare treat rather than a daily habit. By understanding the biology of alcohol, you regain control over your body and make informed decisions for your future. From the firing of neurons to the health of your liver, every sip is a choice with real consequences. You have the power to define your own relationship with alcohol, prioritizing your long-term well-being above temporary relief. Life is vibrant and full of potential, and you do not need a filter to experience it to the fullest. Give your body the respect it deserves, and it will reward you with energy, clarity, and a longer life. So next time you raise a glass, remember exactly what is happening inside, and maybe choose a different kind of buzz. Awareness is the first step towards change, and we hope this deep dive has given you a new perspective today. The world is amazing enough on its own without needing to dull your senses or compromise your precious biological machinery. Take charge of your narrative, protect your health, and find connections that are built on reality, not on chemical illusion. Just like a tree needs clean water to grow tall, your body needs clean fuel to reach its full potential. Your choices today ripple out to affect your future self and the people who love and depend on you. It is not about banning alcohol entirely, but about understanding the trade-offs and making choices that truly serve you. Embrace the natural highs of life, like exercise, creativity, and love, which provide dopamine without the devastating biological cost. Protect your prefrontal cortex, cherish your liver, and keep your neurons firing sharply for as long as possible. We can build a society that is connected, brave, and happy without relying on ancient toxins to break the ice. See the world with clear eyes and a clear mind, and you will find that reality is actually quite intoxicating. It is never too late to change your habits and allow your body to repair the damage of the past. True freedom is being comfortable in your own skin without needing a chemical crutch to face the world around you. Fuel your system with what it needs to thrive, and you will discover a level of vitality you forgot existed. Reclaim your sleep, reclaim your mornings, and reclaim the hours of productivity and joy that alcohol often steals away. Let this be the chapter where you decide to prioritize your long-term health over short-term social gratification. Navigate your life with intention, using your clear mind as the compass that guides you towards your true north. Happiness is a natural state that we can cultivate through connection, purpose, and health. No additives required. Keep your inner light burning bright and steady, unclouded by the fog of intoxication and the pain of hangovers. Life flows better when we remove the obstacles we place in our own path, allowing us to move freely forward. Deep conversations and true bonding happen when we are fully present, not when our minds are numbed and sedated. Cultivate your body like a garden, removing the weeds and nurturing the soil so that beautiful things can grow. Every new day is an opportunity to make better choices and to treat your body with the love it deserves. Look at yourself with pride, and knowing you are taking care of the only vehicle you have for this journey. Your organs will thank you, your mind will reward you, and your future self will be forever grateful to you. Celebrate your health, celebrate your clarity, and celebrate the amazing biological machine that allows you to experience this world. Nature provides us with everything we need to feel good, if only we take the time to connect with it. Water is the true elixir of life, cleansing your system and keeping your mind sharp and ready for action. Alcohol will always remain a paradox, a source of joy and pain, but now you understand the science behind it. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to help us spread this vital health message. Thank you for watching Body Talks Health. Stay informed, stay healthy, and subscribe for more deep dives into your body.